At the end of the day, it's not you versus the world. It's not you versus people who doubt you. It's you versus you. That's the real battle, and it always has been. Every single day you wake up with two versions of yourself. One version wants comfort, wants to stay safe, wants to do what's easy. The other version wants more, wants growth, progress, wants to become something better. And every day one of them wins. Nobody sees this fight. There's no audience, no applause, no referee, just you alone making choices. That's why it matters so much. The strongest people in the world are not fighting others. They're fighting habits. They're fighting excuses. They're fighting the voice in their head that says, do it tomorrow. That voice sounds harmless, but it has destroyed more dreams than failure ever did. You don't lose in one big moment. You lose slowly. You lose when you choose comfort again, when you choose distraction again, when you choose silence instead of action. That's how people stay stuck for years. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. No one is holding you back. Not your past, not your situation, not your lack of resources. The only thing standing in your way is the version of you that refuses to change. You say you want more, but do your actions match that? You say you're tired of being average, but do you act like someone who wants better? Because wanting is easy, action is rare. You versus you. Do you wake up when you said you would? Do you keep your promises to yourself? Because every broken promise weakens you, and every kept promise builds respect, self-respect. Look at your life honestly, not with excuses, not with brain, just honesty. Are you living at your full potential, or are you settling because it feels easier? You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need someone to save you. You need discipline. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. The version of you that wins isn't special. They're not more talented. They're not lucky. They just made better decisions when it mattered. Most people wait for a breakthrough, but breakthroughs don't come to people who wait. They come to people who work when it's uncomfortable, when it's quiet, when it's lonely, when it feels pointless. You won't always feel confident. You won't always feel strong, but strength isn't a feeling. It's a habit built by showing up again and again. The version of you that quits will always have reasons. The version of you that wins will always have discipline. Stop comparing yourself to others. That's a distraction. Someone else's path has nothing to do with yours. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Progress beats perfection every time. Every time you push through resistance, you change. Every time you choose action over excuses, you grow. One day you look back and realize the moment everything changed wasn't dramatic. It was the day you stopped negotiating with yourself. The day you said, no matter how I feel, I do the work. That's when you stop losing the battle. That's when you versus you starts to turn in your favor. You don't need to destroy the old you overnight. You just need to beat them today. One decision at a time. One habit at a time. One day at a time. Because the strongest victory isn't over others. It's over the version of you that wanted to quit. And when you win that battle, no one can stop you.